Hello, everyone. It's Rico. I'm back again. Hey, thought I would give you a quick, I'll just say, overview of ownership of the 2018 Lexus LS500 for 1 month, and some of my thoughts and feelings on the car, and things I like and a few things I dislike about the car. But overall, I like the car. It's definitely a smooth ride. Let me talk about a few things as I go through this video. Okay, guys, got the Lexus LS500 all-wheel drive 2018 model. Okay, just talking about a few things. Hey, I like the car. The car is nice. Definitely rides smooth. Haven't had any, well, I take that back. No real issues. The people that did the wheels on the car gonna have to have a clear coat redone again. And working on getting that done this week by Alloy Wheels. That was a company that the dealership hired out to do the wheels. The clear coat on the wheels is actually peeling. I didn't even know that was possible. But anyway, they're gonna fix it. Let's see, a few things that I don't like about the car. I get into it. I'm really showing you the video of the car just to show you how massive it is. I've been used to driving smaller cars. My wife's ES, which is made up on the Avalon wheelbase, is shorter. Now with this car, I've noticed I've had to really watch it and be careful when you're coming into parking lots, like close parking lots. I'm gonna try to show you on camera what I mean, and like specifically with the curb, and because of the low profile tires. Yes, I've come close to hitting the curb several times in several parking lots, especially when I go to my local Starbucks. By pulling this thing in through the drive-through, you really have to be careful. Now, what I've done to help mitigate that problem is I've turned on the camera system. Once you drop down to like 5 miles per hour, the 360 camera comes on, and so that way I can see all around the car. And I got to be real careful when I'm making those tight turns and with those parking curves, unless you want to just scrub up your rims, which I don't want to do. But that's been one of the minor drawbacks with this car. And guys, please excuse me if I'm talking kind of nasally. I'm under the weather today, a little sick. Matter of fact, I got a doctor's appointment a little later. But like I was saying, one of the drawbacks is this is a longer wheelbase car. So you got to be cognizant of that when you're driving this vehicle that is longer. So, and especially when you're going into tight parking spaces. But that's just been one of the minor drawbacks of owning this car, that it's bigger. It's not as my wife's ES is very, smaller. It's easy, it's nimble to whip it around in parking spaces, no issues, stuff like that. Now, I'm used to driving my little Toyota pickup truck. Now, it's pretty long too, but I got bigger profile tires on it, and I don't have to worry about that hitting the curb, but I'm used to driving it. It's smaller, but this car is definitely bigger. Now, that's my only real drawback with driving this car in parking spaces, is that it's longer, and you got to be aware of that. Now, as for the other part of it, driving this car on long distance road trips like 50, 70 miles is excellent. I was going to an event this weekend. I was like 5 to maybe 10 minutes away in traffic, and my back started hurting. So I turned the massage feature on. I mean, when I got there, my back was not hurting anymore. It's just that good. So this car still rides nice and smooth and quiet. I got a dash cam in there. I'm going to play some of that footage and, just let you hear what the car sounds like inside. It is a noise deadening car. And you don't hear a whole lot of outside noise. And so, again, it's perfect for those type of, driving events, going on road trips. Now, the daily driving, I think it's a nice car. The daily drive just depends on what you want to do. Like I said, if you're not going in close parking spaces, you will be okay. Yeah, it's a little windy out here. But that's my only minor drawback. You just got to be a lot careful driving this car in parking spaces. But again, road trips, excellent. If there's, I've said it before, if there's a transmission in this thing, I have no clue that it even exists. The gear shifts are seamless. I can't tell when it's going from one gear to the next. I really think the paddles are, in my opinion, are useless because, you know, for a person that's a motorhead, you know, wants to feel the gear shifts, you don't feel it in this car. I tried the paddles, and I just don't see the purpose for it whatsoever. I mean, it's nice to do it downshift and stuff like that if you just want to take manual control, but honestly, I think it's a waste. This car does what it's designed to do. It's designed to drive nice and comfortable on the road and give you less road feedback, meaning the ruts, the potholes and stuff like that. Is designed to make your ride very luxurious and comfortable, and for that I enjoy this car and I'm enjoying it. I went to the Toyota dealership for my wife because she wanted something. She was getting some part for her other car, the SUV I believe it was, and I saw these seat covers, and I added it. It kind of matches my car, but just to do it so I don't have gene transfer and stuff like that, so I got the seat cover. It costs $50 at the Toyota dealership, so I think it's worth it. You can still use your heated and air conditioned, seat heated and air conditions. It still works great. You don't have any issues with it. Okay, that's that, and I'm just gonna keep it on here. It'll, keep the seats clean, and it's comfortable. So that's that. All right, guys, I'll give you more later. Okay, guys, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can show you in two different places. Show you on the dash cam. You see, I really got to watch. If you look here, I got that curve right there, and you gotta, longer wheelbase, you got to pay attention to it. That's why I love the 360 camera. I think that should come on all the cars. But anyway, now check this out. I'm coming in this parking space, leaving this parking space right here. So I need to swing out a little bit. If you can see to the right, you'll see it's a curve. It's a little tight for this car getting out of here. Now the ES, see how tight that is? See that? See how close? That's what I'm talking about. It's not super tight, but you get me. If I still gotta straighten up, but you gotta be cognizant, where of your surrounding when you're driving this car, or you're going to hit the curve. So I like the 360 camera. I like this front facing camera. That really pays off, and the side views pay off too. That's an excellent feature. So I just put it in auto, so this will come on at low speed. When you drop below 5 miles per hour, it'll come on and you can see around your car. Excellent feature. Besides that, that's it's pretty good. But that's my only drawback, just driving in and out of tight spaces. Besides that, again, the car is great. I guess I'm using it for my daily right now, but I try to stay in the truck. But anyway, that's just a quick video of it, and I'll show you some of the dash cam videos too as I drive back home to show you how quiet this thing is. Bye.
Recording. One channel started.
Okay, guys. This is what I'm talking about. Okay, guys, this is kind of what I'm talking about. Let's see if I can show you in two different places. Show you on the dash cam. You see, I really got to watch. If you look here, I got that curve right there, and you got to, longer wheelbase, you got to pay attention to it. That's why I love the 360 camera. I think that should come on all the cars. But anyway, now check this out. I'm coming in this parking space, leaving this parking space right here. So I need to swing out a little bit. If you can see to the right, you'll see it's a curve. It's a little tight for this car getting out of here. Now the ES, see how tight that is? See that? See how close? That's what I'm talking. It's not super tight, but you get me. If you know, I still gotta straighten up, but you got to be cognizant, where of your surrounding when you're driving this car, or you're going to hit the curb. So I like the 360 camera. I like this front facing camera. That really pays off, and the side views pay off too. That's an excellent feature. So I just put it in auto, so this will come on at low speed. When you drop below 5 miles per hour, it'll come on and you can see around your car. Excellent feature. Besides that, that's it's pretty good. But that's my only drawback, just driving in and out of tight spaces. Besides that, again, the car is great. I guess I'm using it for my daily right now, but I try to stay in the truck. But anyway, that's just a quick video of it, and I'll show you some of the dash cam videos too as I drive back home to show you how quiet this thing is. Bye. Yes, probably going to get captured on the dash cam. One other little minor thing, and I'm not even sure if it's a thing. The gas pedal has about, I'll say, maybe a little over 1/8 of an inch of play in it. And that's, I can feel it. It's not bad, but it's there. It's just barely there. But it's not enough to be a nuisance, but it's just a little bit of play in the gas pedal, just slightly. So anyway, I might say something there in my next visit, and with the service manager, and have him take a look at it. But overall, that's it. It's just the car's still pretty responsive. As you can see, the cars are passing by. There's a construction crew over to the right. Well, technically, they're just working on the overhead power lines, but no real noise. So I have other cars passing me. I know this is a 4-lane highway, but you really can't hear those other cars going by. It's like, I don't know if you remember the old Maxwell, Get Smart. It's like the cone of silence in this car. It's like you got the cone of silence. You do hear the wheel noise, tire noise, and that's another minor thing. I think it's the tires on this particular model car. I'm not going to go back with run flats. I'm trying to make up my mind on what I want to replace them within the next few months, or just run these down. But there's a little bit of noise, a little bit of roughness, and I think it has something to do with the run flats. So I don't know what I'm going to do yet, but it's not enough to be annoying. The car still rides super, super comfortable, but I think it can be tweaked, and I think I can get some more comfortability out of these, out of the car from changing the tires.